Good afternoon, or should it be good evening, all, and welcome back to DayZ. What is going on here? I've got my night vision goggles on, and it's probably the daytime. Right. Okay. So we need to move. Right, see if I can remember how do I take. You go. All right. That's better. So. Welcome. We are back on the Crucible PvP Xbox server. This time, though, I'm by myself. I haven't got anybody to give me a tour. We will be doing another tour on Saturday night. Too High will be giving me another tour around some of the builds, I think, and we might go raiding actually. But I thought I've got about an hour or so, so I thought I would jump on and I don't know, head west. Because one thing I'm very aware of is I am incredibly rusty. I've been doing so much modding on DayZ that I've forgotten how to play forgot how to play the game. So if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, I'm actually recording this live as I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, as I can see, Bear2B and TV Trucked are, welcome, and thank you for the stream. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, just be aware that I've kind of stopped doing the putting all the chat on the screen because I don't stream enough. So in order to check whether you've put a chat on or not, I've got to kind of go backwards and forwards between the windows on my laptop, which is a bit of a pain. But hey, that's the way things go. WK Callie in chat says, "Hey mate, your vids help me a lot. Thanks. I tell you what, it's a pleasure, my friend. It's a pleasure." And one of the things I'm looking forward to on this server, which is a PvP server rather than normal PvE stuff I just do all the time, is the fact that they do have a very active console trader community, which I haven't really come across before, and they have kill bots and all that sort of stuff as well. Not that I'm particularly good at killing other people. So, for example, in their Discord, if you join the Discord, and I will put a link in the description below this video when this video is kind of recorded on YouTube, you can join the Discord and you can put commands in to one of the channels, like saying do work, and you earn money. And then as you earn money, you can then look at the cost of stuff in their trader on their Discord, and then you can arrange to meet a proper trader. You know, an admin will log in to the server and meet you, and you can buy stuff, which is pretty cool. And then what they do is it's PvP all the time, apart from in the safe areas, which are like the trader and might be some other places. And then it's only base raiding at the weekends, I think. King Alabar says, "Hi Rob, how's your day going?" It's going very, very well. King Alabar, good to see you, top YouTube content creator. WK Kelly says, "But can I ask you, how do I spawn a truck in Radio's in it without any other trucks despawning?" How do I spawn a truck in Radio's in it? Okay, so trucks are spawned in an event, aren't they? Mostly, that's mostly how we do it. And so you would have to, if you want to spawn another truck without other ones despawning, you need to add more to the event. So if the event has a nominal of 20, you'll need to have 21, won't you? And then you'll have to go down to the 3 lines that have the different types of trucks, and you'll have to add one to one of those as well. And then you'll have to add the coordinates of where you want that truck to spawn at Radios in it. You have to add that very carefully, because if you add it in the wrong place, the truck might not spawn. And that's it really. It kind of depends on whether you want it to be there permanently or not. Something will always spawn there, or you just want it to be kind of like a random chance. But if you do a quick Google search, I'm sure I or Don or any other people have done videos on it. Easy Rich says, yo, TV Truck Footage says, what map is their server? Looks like Cherno. Yeah, this is Chernerus. I think they've got short nights, long days, nice weather, that sort of thing, so it's not too cold. Have I got any food? Oh, right, we've got food. Why am I letting my character starve to death when I've got food in my pocket. So let's eat. Let's eat. Have I got a... Yes, I have. So I don't know. I just wanted to get away from their trader, and then I could have a hunt round. And then I need to find some different trousers, don't I? These cropped hiking shorts aren't very good. But it's mainly just to blow away the cobwebs I've got about actually playing DayZ in a proper live environment. You know, I play DayZ a lot to test it after I've done some modding or doing some tutorials videos, that sort of stuff. But the problem I have is that you end up not playing for fun, which means you get very, very rusty. Like when I first played this, what was it? When I came on last week, I couldn't remember how to assign things to the quick bar. Okay, so we won't eat everything at once. And also, I've got some news as well. Let me just check. Nobody's chatting on Twitch. Klaus says, "Evening, Scale Speed. I hope you're well. Love the DayZ vids. Keep up the great work." Thanks, Klaus72 over on Twitch. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for joining in over there. If you just joined the stream, what it is, I'm streaming from my Xbox Series S to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but I've got to keep flicking backwards and forwards on my laptop to sort of check the chat. So if I miss people's chat, I do apologise. Ooh, CR527. Oh, some spare boots, a shirt, some hiking boots. How are my trainers doing? They're still pristine, aren't they? They're nice and quiet, aren't they? Let's take the boots just in case. But those boots don't look in very good condition. Oh, they are. Oh, just me. Just look a bit dirty. WK Kelly says, "I played for 3 years before I started my own server this week, and your vids helped me a lot. Thanks, mate. Keep it up." Thank you very much, WK Kelly on YouTube. I love making tutorial videos. I really do, because I think... Okay, so most of the stuff that I do on YouTube, and with my GitHub repositories and that sort of stuff, kind of, I think Bohemian Interactive should really do it, shouldn't they? The people behind DayZ, you know, they should have instruction manuals on how you do all this stuff. And they do have some instruction manuals, but not much. I was just talking to a friend earlier today about how I remember when we first started playing DayZ on console, and then the private servers became available. And to start off with, all you could do was change how long the night and day was. And then when the other stuff started, when we started being able to edit the XML files, you would look on Google and YouTube, and everything was from like 2014. And it was old DayZ, pre-0.63 DayZ, so you know it didn't have any relevance today. And kind of a lot of the you would go on forums and things, and a lot of the attitude of people was, well, if you don't know, you shouldn't be trying to do it. You know, if you aren't good enough, then you shouldn't be trying to do it. And I thought, oh no. So the likes of myself and Don and lots of other people who I forget their names, you know, started making videos. So I have also got to apologise. You know, if you the problem is if you what was I going to say is if you look at some of my earlier videos, in fact some of the modern ones, there can be quite a few mistakes in them. Just didn't know what we were really doing at the beginning. William Cosby says, check this server out and it is constantly empty. Let's have a look who's on it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 of us on it now. So, you know, one of my things I'm trying to do, so the chap who runs this server is very nice, guy called Too High, and he's got a really nice curated way of doing things. You know, so if they get toxic players in, they get rid of them. So one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos as well is to help advertise this server, so to kind of get people in who fancy giving it a go. Just to kind of check it out, who want, you know, where my servers are PvE, aren't they, only? This is obviously PvP, and it's a developing community as well, you know. He's looking at bringing it, you're doing some PC servers on and that sort of stuff, and it's probably a really good server to come on and practice some of your survival skills in an environment that isn't as toxic as, or dangerous as, the public servers. I have no idea where I am, by the way. I've got a feeling I'm probably towards the northwest because I'm quite high up, aren't I? Oh, is that a town there? Maybe I should head down to these towns. Yeah, so I need some. I could do with some better clothing, couldn't I? Stay warm. Stay warm. Right, let me just take a sup of my coffee as we head down this way. So on Saturday night, hopefully, I'll be having another guided tour of the server. So Too High will show me around a bit more. Yeah, so the news. Due to a very kind donation, I will actually had enough money to be able to get a proper PC. So instead of using my 8-year-old laptop with a Shadow Cloud gaming rig, I'm actually getting a nice box, which means that obviously I'll be able to I'll be able to stream PC DayZ as well, which will be interesting. But it also means that hopefully when I'm playing DayZ, I'll be able to have a screen up. I think it's going to make streaming much easier as well for me. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work with the Xbox, but yeah, it should be way better than it was. David A on YouTube says, "I love the vids, fella. They've been invaluable during my coding development. Long may they continue." Oh, they will, David. They will. As long as DayZ continues, I'll keep going. Stu Hill says on YouTube, "Hi mate, just bought a Nitrilo server PS1. Your vids are great for that learning curve. Thanks, have a lot." Brilliant, Stu. Glad they're helping. It's really nice to hear this sort of thing. TV Truck 42 says, "Can someone tell me why backpacks only spawn on zombies in Xbox community servers?" I'm pretty sure they spawn in public servers as well. They're probably just a bit rarer, maybe. We just haven't come across them. Zombies can only have backpacks or hats, I think, can't they? And then they can have things in their pockets. But actually, no, they can have a few other things, can't they? They have vests as well. I mean, but the thing is, would you really want the clothes off a zombie? Ugh. You know, I don't know if I would. Cracker Bane says, "Hello, just want to say your videos are super helpful. Love the tutorials. Thank you, Cracker, on YouTube and the YouTube content. Comments. Thank you very much." Trucker says, "Scalespeeder, hit me up. I got some new JSON files to check out." Ooh. Well, scalespeeder@gmail.com is my email, so feel free to send me a link. We do like JSONs. Really want to try and get the word out there to people. You know, if you make JSONs, custom JSONs for I do like a boonie hat. I'm going to be a bit sort of bright though, aren't I, with all these colours on? Now, if you do make custom JSONs, you know, do try and post them somewhere public, whether that be a video on YouTube or on Reddit or on the various YouTube groups that exist, because there's quite a few people out there who sell them, and what they do is they'll take other people's JSONs that they've made available. Ooh, a Mozan. Have I got two Mozans now? A Mozan and a Mozan. Okay, so we don't need two Mozans, do we? And they then... Ooh, yellow raincoat. They then sell them, which is a little bit naughty, I think. So the more information we can get out there for people... I'll pick that, didn't I? Which you know, shows people, look, you can get these things for free. The more of that there is, the better. Oh, what we got? Oh, we got some... Oh. No, I'm not putting a skirt on. But what I could do, we could make some rags, couldn't we? That's probably a good idea. Sending them now. Brilliant, Trucker. I will add them on my list of things to look at. Official ON1 on YouTube says, "Scalemate, love your videos and thank you for everything you've done. I've learned everything I know about coding from you. I code it all through my phone. I tell you what, you deserve a medal, Official O1. Because that is hard. I know I did a video about it, didn't I? How how to do that. Oh, there's no. Oh, there's a couple of bullets in it. Right. See, I couldn't remember how to do this. In fact, I can't remember how to do it now. What is it? There you go. Nice. Yeah, it is definitely very fiddly doing it through your phone, but as official ON1 set shows, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, so the idea is that if you've got free JSONs, post them in public. If you want other people to use them, post them in public areas so that people don't get scammed by these people charging all this money for them. It's all about sharing things for free, isn't it? I mean, it's okay. I think it's okay to make stuff and have it on your own server, and keep it for yourself on your own server, or if you've created something for someone's server. But to charge people for stuff in that particular manner, when the stuff's out there for free already, is definitely very, very naughty. King Albert said, "I've seen my builds for sale on Facebook." Yeah, absolutely. And I think the only way to fight it is just to have more information out there. Oh, that's a better jacket, isn't it? Let's put that on. Is to have lots of information out there, so when people come along and think, all right, yeah, I always think that's like a packet of matches there, don't you? And they don't immediately buy money, because the problem, because there is so lack of information out there about DayZ and DayZ modding, it can be incredibly frustrating, and you get this amazing game, or you get this game that isn't amazing to start off with, because you're a bit like, bloody hell, this is a bit difficult, but then you get hooked, and then you think, oh, I could have my own server, and then you try and mod it, and you're like, bloody hell, this is a bit hard, what's going on? I can understand why people, they're crop pants again, aren't they? Ooh, there's a motorbike helmet. Look a bit bad there, don't we? Easy Rich says, I have tons of JSON files coming to you after the update, because when you did the oil rig and you showed so many people after that for free, just love the community. Fantastic! And I would also say to anybody, if you're doing JSONs, make YouTube videos about them. Where you show people what they are, and then in the description below the YouTube video, let's put this. Let's make some. I want to make some quiet shoes. Can I make them with 2? Yeah, you can, can't you? But be really obvious in the description and in the title. Free oil rig JSON download for DayZ on console and PC. All that sort of stuff. Think about the search engine side of things. Oh, wait a minute, we're running out of space, aren't we? Cracker Bane on YouTube says, question, for the new update 1.18, will there be more static objects to be able to be used in the DayZ editor? Also, where can I find these static items? Because I see a lot of builder ones. Well, Cracker Bane, you are in for a very pleasant surprise from the 14th. So, Adam and his team over at DayZ have added many static items to DayZ, hundreds of them. And when you go into the DayZ editor, what you'll be able to do is, if you just search for static, there's loads of new stuff. So, for example, things like I'm pretty sure that TV's in it, and things like chairs, and everything that used to, well, not everything, but lots of the things that used to just have builder next to them. I haven't got any gloves, have I, either? We should probably make some of these. Will be there. Now, the thing that is obviously not there will be, I think rocks aren't going to be there yet, and trees, I'm not sure, I don't think there's trees there. But they said that because they want to do something else with them. I think they want to optimize them a little bit more, and then we will get them. So maybe with 1.19 or later on this year, we will then get rocks and trees and moss, stuff that you could put on buildings to make them look old. Like, in Livonia, lots of the buildings have it, don't they? We're going to get that sort of stuff. I tell you what, there's lots of Mozans around here, isn't there? Let's make some more rags, shall we? Yeah, because Adam, and if you get a chance, if you just go over to Twitch and search for Namalsk Survivor, I think he is, or oh yeah, spare. Oh no, I've got a bandana already. But that's a camouflage one, isn't it? Let's put this. Let's drop that one. Let's put the green one on. Oh yeah, camo bandana. That's a bit alright, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, what we got there? That's grass. Yeah. Search for Sumrak or Namalsk Survivor on Twitch, and make sure you follow him with notifications on, because he is the lead. Who is that? A small stone. You don't see stones very often, do you, Rosie? Ooh, this person's not very happy. What have you got on you? Ooh, we got a battery and we got some sardines, I think, haven't we? Nice. Yeah, and you can be. Ooh. Oh, I put those quiet things. Oh, I haven't got my quiet stuff on. Oh, because I'm full again. I'll tell you what. Let's dump them. Let's put them down there. What am I doing? What am I doing? Put our quiet shoes on. Yeah, so you can go on and you can go into the live Twitch stream of the lead developer of DayZ as he plays DayZ, or he plays other games sometimes, and often he'll play his map, Namalsk. Ooh, what's this? Tracksuit jacket. Ooh, a hiking jacket. That's probably, what's that? High insulation. Best insulation. We'll stick with the quilted jacket then, won't we? Yeah, and you can go into his chat and you can ask him questions about DayZ, and he will, you know, obviously he won't give away things. Ooh. You stay in there. Good zombie. And he's very, very keen to help the console community as well. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next update, or the next update but one, we'll get a custom JSON or some sort of config file which allows us to customize spawn loadouts for new starters. Because he said that that's something he wants to do. I mean, you think we can control the weather now. There's so much, with all these new items that we're adding in, the CFG gameplay, you can add your own gas zones, all this sort of stuff. It's pretty amazing what we've done. David A on YouTube says, are they ever going to stop cars from taking off? In my opinion, that is the holy grail of fixes. It would be the cherry on the DayZ cake. Well, David, lots of great questions today. Apologies for supping on my coffee. So, you may or may not know that Armour Reforger has just been released. Armour Reforger is the next title in the Armour franchise. Bohemian Interactive, the people behind DayZ, their main baby, their reason for being is Armour. And DayZ was a mod that was... There's a lot of zombies around here, isn't there? It was a mod that came out for Armour 2, and then Bohemian Interactive... There's loads of zombies around here. We have to take a different route. Came up for Armour 2, then... So that's some matches. Okay, great. And then so DayZ Standalone came out in about 2013, same time as Armour 3, and originally they were on a similar game engine. They were on the Real Virtuality engine, and then with update 0.63, DayZ switched to the Infusion engine, which it's kind of on now, and Armour stayed on the Real Virtuality engine. However, with Armour Reforger, Armour is now on the Infusion engine. Now it's a branch of the Infusion engine that is different to the DayZ version. But when you're in Armour Reforger, it looks very much like this. You know, you would think it was in DayZ, apart from the fact that you're playing as a soldier with weapons and things. So what we're seeing is a convergence of the code with DayZ and Armour. And one thing that Armour is very, very, very good at, there's running zombies around here, isn't there, is dealing with vehicles. And Armour Reforger is excellent. The vehicles in Armour Reforger are really, really, really good. So this year, 100. Alright, so we're in the middle of the map. Bugger off. So this year, without a doubt, we will see a update which brings much better vehicle stability as they bring in this code that they've developed for Armour Reforger Infusion into DayZ. Easy Rich on YouTube says, have you had any luck with the weather like? Am I making more overcast? To be honest, Easy Rich, I kind of just stop with making it not rain. If it doesn't rain, I'm happy with that, and I don't really worry about any of the rest of it. Trucker says on YouTube says, okay, Skills, I just sent you work on a new black market bunk as well. Everything can be found on my Discord and the G code. Excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Apologies as I sup again on my coffee. Having all these zombies around. Oh, hello, zombie. Come on then. Reminds me how I need to get on with my... See, I want to do a more hardcore version of DayZ XMLs for console as well. One where there's less food, less drink, less ammunition, most stuff spawns in damaged, that kind of thing, but also less zombies. I know this might be a bit controversial, but I think there's too many zombies in DayZ. Should definitely be less zombies, and that's one thing I would like to have in my next mod like that. Although, see, Adam is really, really good. So the changes they've made to zombies, whereas if they can't see you, they just kind of wander off, is brilliant. Because what used to happen is you would get trapped, wouldn't you, inside a house with 10 zombies running around outside. Ooh, that's a nice big backpack. Isn't it? We'll have that. Where now that doesn't really happen. Should we take the helmet off? Because it's a bit aggressive, isn't it, this helmet? Do you think it's a bit aggressive? Can we take it off? My trousers aren't looking very good, are they? There we go. Look, I don't look as aggressive now, do I? But we need to find some more trousers. Right, so if you're coming new to the stream, I am playing on the Crucible PvP Xbox server. Which is a community, what's the best way to describe it actually? It's a community focused PvP server where basically what you need to do is you need to join their Discord because they have a player run trader and they do PvP all the time. Then weekends you can go and raid people's bases. I will be doing having another guided tour on Saturday with the owner of the server, Too High, looking forward to that. And I think we might even be going base raiding, which might be fun. Because it's something, you know, PvP is not a part of DayZ I've ever really got into. Because for me, you know, PvP is PUBG and Battlefield and Call of Duty, that sort of stuff. I've just really enjoyed the adventure side of DayZ. Ooh. Ooh, 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 look what we got here. Nice. Nice. Green at M4. Nice, nice, nice. That's nice, isn't it? What should we have it instead of that? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Crypto Phil says, I've got a server that I'm trying to promote. We have 2 large faction bases that go to war with each other and leave the small guys alone. Weekend raids, custom everything. 420Z is the name. Check it out. There we go, peeps. Check it out. Blobbo Beanhead says, hello. Oh, this is over on Twitch. Hello, excellent videos, thanks. Can you comment on Infected being able to open doors and if you're safe from bears and wolves in cars? Okay, so Infected can't open doors at the moment. Should they be able to open doors? Yes, they should be able to bash against them, then open them, I think, definitely. Are you safe from bears and wolves in cars? Definitely not from bears. They'll clip through and kill you. Wolves, I don't think wolves clip through cars, but they might do. It's all about when the character model clips through. That's why you can be inside a building and the wolf gets you from outside. Real DW Gaming TTV on Twitch says, hello there. And then he says, I really don't find all that good guns. I really don't where you find. I really don't know where you find all the good guns. Right? Okay. That is a thing about DayZ. Good guns are always hard to come by, but that's the idea of DayZ. So all the good stuff, if we're on Churnerus, for example, here, all the good stuff tends to be up towards the. Always a look in toilets, by the way. Look, see, look, we found a mag for a scout. Oh, yeah, Pioneer. All the good stuff tends to be towards the northwest of the map. So if you take the middle of the map as your point, then go to the northwest, and there's good stuff. Ooh, hello, zombie. This little hatchet isn't very good, to be honest. I have been impressed by how much the zombies carry. Oh god, in this server, they've got loads of stuff, which is always nice. Right, I definitely need to find some new trousers. And you really look into. You want to go to the I Survive map, and you want to check out the I Survive map, and look for military bases, you know, and checkpoints with military tents, all that sort of stuff. That's where you find the good stuff. Aha! We got some trousers. Excellent. Let's get rid of these. Rather damaged ones. Let's put these ones on. Very smart. Do I need a saw at this point? I don't think I do we? We're going to leave the saw on the floor. Box 9x19 might come in handy. Whoa! There was a shotgun on the floor though, wasn't there? That was a real good DayZ moment, that wasn't it? Love that. Ooh. Yeah, you stay in there. Right, take this shot. I do like shotguns. Dumpgra, hello sir. Made a friend already in the police station. Yes, yes. So so people in the chat right now, we have a legend of the DayZ PC modding community, the legendary Dumpgra Lamast. He currently has, now I'm probably going to get this wrong. His mod for base building fortifications for PC, I think is the 6th most popular PC mod of all time. It's definitely in the top 10 of all time, people. So what Dumpgar's made is this mod where, say we took over this police station. If you've got the right tools, so some wood and some nails and things, you can nail wooden barriers over the windows, and you can make reinforced doors that you can then lock. So that you can, it's a brilliant, fantastic, so you can reinforce existing building. Because one of the things that I would always argue, and always argued, is that if you're in the apocalypse, you know, you're not going to build your own fort, are you, over in that field over there? You're not going to build a massive fort like we did with DayZ. You're going to take an existing building and you're going to fortify that. Mainly because it would be less likely for people to... Oh, what have we got here? Well, they're better pants, aren't they, than these boring ones. Let's put these ones on. Let's craft some rags. And it's fantastic. It's really, really cool. King Alabama with the things. You're way too kind, he says, but yeah, I'm currently 6th of all time, people. Of all time. That's how good. And I've used the mod myself, and it is really good. It is so immersive. You know, that's the thing. He's also done ammunition mods and various other things that I should remember, but have forgotten. But yeah, top bloke. Make sure you... I don't know if you click on his name, you can go over to his YouTube channel and subscribe. But if you obviously want to put your YouTube URL in there, feel free. In fact, any of you guys, you can put your YouTube channels in the chat, or your Twitch channels. I don't mind doing a little bit of advertising. I wonder what that was then. Yes, so I wouldn't be surprised if Dumpgar... There's so many zombies around it. So Dumpgar's mod gets rolled into main DayZ eventually. Got a shop over there, haven't we? And of course, Dumpgar is also probably the best host on the DayZ podcast, which is live on a Friday night, 9 PM UK time, 2100 hours. Which I highly recommend you watch. So if you're into DayZ, if you're really into DayZ, if you're oh, cargo pants. Oh, yeah. See, lots of the stuff on this server's got. Ooh. I'm getting a bit of input lag though. I'll tell you what, this is an American server. That's probably why, isn't it? You've ruined my bloody jacket. Look. Is it ruined yet? It's damaged, so we need to find a new jacket now as well. Dumpgar says, yes, I'll be honest, they did, and made me the best host. You're just flattering me. Ha ha ha! So the only thing that Dumpgar needs to do is, you know, just realise that the true DayZ is console DayZ, you know, and just, and PC DayZ is just cheating, really. I mean, that's the kind of thing to remember. No, it's very good. The DayZ podcast, they've really stepped up in terms of console coverage, and of course they have the mighty Lemons, who is really pushing the console side of it, which is great. And you've got to remember, DayZ has been around on PC for a lot longer than it has on console. I suppose we could swap to the hoodie, couldn't we? Probably better insulation than this thing now. King Elba said, I wish you would join the podcast too, Rob. I tell you what, I'm kind of being a bit, cheeky with Dumpgar about the podcast. But what is amazing about the Lad and Lemons and Dumpgra, is that everybody? Yeah, who are on the podcast, is the fact that they turn up and they do it every week. And you should never underestimate how difficult that is. Just, you know, you've got to commit that time every week to going on for a couple of hours, and you've got to commit to going through the plan for the show. You know what you're going to be talking about. Watching. Oh, I'd rather have that hunter vest than this thing. And it should be commended. I did my own photography podcast for 250 episodes. What's that there? We'll take that. What's that there? Oh. It's a bit tight in here, isn't it, for a fight? We stuck. Excellent. Yeah, you stay there. Oh, my. Ooh. So, I think I would rather have a Tundra than a Mosin. And I do believe I've got some 308 rounds, haven't I? Yes! Ho, ho. Yeah, and so it's great they do it. I just, you know, I've done my podcasting. Those 250 episodes, and I know how hard it is. And so they should definitely be. Yeah, it's great that you guys do it. Really, really, really is good. Clip and everything in that gun. Yeah, there's a mod idea. All infected have name tags. Yeah, that's cool. It could be like Sniper Elite. Well, they could have ID on them as well, couldn't they? You know, you go, oh right, this was so and so. Did someone? I don't know if this is. Did I hear this? This might have been my idea. I can't remember. It probably wasn't. I like the idea of having a oh, there's some more nails there. I like the idea of having a mod where you have a cure for the infected, you know, and instead of going up behind them and stabbing them and killing them, because remember these are sick people. They're not zombies. These are sick people. Oh, balaclava. Oh, that will keep me warmer, won't it? Than a thing. Yeah. And you cure them, and they turn into a regular NPC. Oh, there's a can of food there as well. And then they kind of, yeah, I don't know, maybe they then wander off. You could do the classic kind of NPC thing you get in other games, can't you, where when they turn into a normal person, they just run off into the distance and despawn. That would be quite funny. Yeah, I would like to see that sort of thing. You know, where you could. It's another role-playing thing where you could be a doctor. You know, the doctor of DayZ. Where you go around curing all the infected instead of slaughtering them as we do. Oh, bomber jacket. That's pretty flash, isn't it? Let me just quickly check this Twitch chat. Oh right, okay. I am never on this server, and I am on this server and never find a single gun, says Real DW Gaming TTV. We're trying to get a trade of 2 days on the server. I think Real DW Gaming on Twitch. You must join the Discord and talk to them, and tell them you want to meet up and do something like that. Dump process, but if they become an NPC, how will I justify killing Robert, who lets his dog shit to my lawn every 2 years and weed whacking? When weed whacking, I got dog shit all over me. Yes, well, you know, as a doctor, you don't get to choose. Oh, we got a sewing kit. Excellent. We don't get to choose, do we? You have to heal everybody. It's part of their Oh, look at that knife, a machete. part of the oath you have to take, isn't it, as a doctor? You know, do no harm, sort of thing. Or pea coat. Anything in it? A cleaver. Oh gosh, that's that was a new 117 item, wasn't it? The cleaver. Do I need? No, we don't need something else, do we? Make it so that's the only way to join the server if a buddy gets the vial of the cure. That's interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting, isn't it? So by curing someone, that then opens up a slot for a player, and they can then become that cured person. That's really interesting. That. Yeah. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, so so you have the situation where a server only has one player on it, one survivor, and then you've got to go around and slowly, you know, heal people, and that opens up another slot. In fact, it could just open up slots. Oh wow, I think you've. That's obviously the problem is, you know, people would get bored and wouldn't wait, would they? But it could be a way of doing things. These vehicle models are great now, aren't they? Much better than they used to be. Very nice. Mozan everywhere. Yeah, I think I might have to. I'll have a word with them. But I guess the idea of more 308 win. Excellent. The idea would be to. I need to sort out my some inventory management to sort out, haven't we here? Can you combine nails? I think you can. No, oh, it can't. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the way that it dumps you out after that. Yeah, I've got to be careful because I haven't got any sterilised bandages, and I'm going to end up getting cut and get an infection, aren't I? I'll keep playing more and only report if you find another 9 to 15. Yeah. Yeah, well, the idea would be to take them to the trader, wouldn't they? And then you trade them in for money so you could get a better weapon. That would be the... I've been thinking long and hard about traders and how you would involve traders on a server. You know, I'm talking about PC servers here. You know, and doing things like, if there really were traders in the apocalypse, they would be the kings of the hill, wouldn't they? They, you know, they would be the people who would have all the resources, wouldn't they, and everything like that. And it would be a real challenge to. They would want to dominate the environment. I would have thought. If you think about Dr. Jones's trader, say like his Green Mountain trader, where they're all sort of standing around, those people, you know, they would have all the good guns and everything like that. So how would you how would you then build that into the lore? And I think you would have to do it, you know, where, you know, the traders they would own Chernarus, and you would use one of those mods that allows you to that's a helicopter crash. Oh, fuck off, Grandma. Oh, my axe is almost ruined. That's the problem I've got. In fact, I know I've got to... Close! Now I'm going to get ill now. Damn. Like most players, traders one day would fail. Right, let's... We might as well eat and drink. And then see if we can find that helicopter crash. Why have I got... Oh, I picked up the hunter jacket, didn't I? So my hatchet is damaged, great, so we really want to use that now. I mean, like, be overthrown or taken out, a new one could come in. Yeah, I would like the idea of where you kind of start off on churners, you know, and it's dominated by the traders. So you have traders in the cities, or where they are, Dr. Jones's ones, and you've got to try and get enough cash by scouring the land for loot to bring back to the traders. So you then go somewhere in the northeast or the northwest, and that would then then you meet, you know, a transport trader, and then you get transported to like Livonia, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, I like the idea of the traders being dominant. Right, where's that helicopter crash, do you think? It's over here, I think. Let's just head out of this town. King Albert said, I didn't know that you were a loot goblin, Rob. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm worse than Boydie. Dump Guy said, being a real trader is hard on any server. That's why the player group we used to run for traders was called the Nomadic Traders. We never talked or told people about bases, rather drop person traders. I can't see any smoke anywhere. Let's swap back to our proper shoes. Yeah, I think you've got to be very careful with the trader economy, an automatic trader economy like on PC with Dr. Jones. But there's definitely a way of doing it. And it would give you a reason to be, wouldn't it? You know, to what do you do in the apocalypse? Well, you know, certain people have ganged together to make themselves stronger. They then become the traders, and as a lone person, you know, you've got to gather stuff for them. You know, you've got to risk your life going out. You know, say they've made Chernogorsk a safe zone. You've got to go out and gather stuff in the wild lands where all the infected are, bring them back to the traders. You know, and you find some antibiotics, and they're like, well, there you go, here's a few rubles. And you're like, oh god, you know, you've got just enough to buy some more food or some, you know, a few more bullets to go out again. You know, very much like a stalker. You know, in the stalker games where you're going out to gather resources to bring them back, or you know, maybe you don't. Maybe you just stay out in the hinterlands. I like the idea of, especially food. You know, you would go out hunting and you would bring back food for the traders. That would kind of work. You know, meat and things like that. Dump Guy says, yeah, on YouTube says, yeah, the biggest issue player trader groups have is they trade out of have huge offline raid targets on their backs. I'm excited one day to put the players back. Yeah, absolutely. You know, you've got to. I think Boydie had that problem. He used to talk about that when he was on the podcast. Oh, I'm near the Northwest Airfield, aren't I? That's what I should do. Okay, so that's better. Yes, I think that's Fireball. Yeah, I think this is the Northwest Airfield here. the eastern side of it. Question is, where would that helicopter crash been then? I hope the stream quality is alright as well. So I'm actually streaming this straight from my Xbox Series S using the Twitch app that's installed on the Xbox, so hopefully it's coming okay. We don't have particularly good internet where I am. Although it's broadband, it's like the crappiest sort of broadband because I live in the countryside. It's doing decent. Oh, good. I mean, thing I would say to people as well, if you're in the chat and you're thinking about next-gen consoles, I am blown, and I know I said I'm getting a PC, but the Xbox Series S is absolutely amazing value for money. You know, so we're talking for £250, I don't know, $300 US. You get this tiny little thing that's a next-gen console that can play DayZ at 60 frames a second, 1440p. You can stream from it at the same time, and it will play all your old. Oh bloody! Ooh. I don't really want to fight anybody at the moment. What? Where's all these zombies coming from? Yeah, you see what I mean about there being... Oh, handguard. See what I mean? I think there's too many zombies in DayZ. And I think this server's just got vanilla zombie settings. Stream looking good on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, Polly72. Damn it, Dave says, next gen. Yep. The day we find out Scuzz true fan base is the infected. Yes! I like that. I like that, Dungra. I like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, so... Amazing. How are my pants doing? Trousers. I haven't got a belt on, I don't think, have I? If we just in case we... Oh, there's a... oh, KAM mag. Well... Gas mask. No filter. I keep doing the double click for kind of changing your view instead of the single click. Right. Oh, wait a minute, wait. Let's put our quiet shoes on. Oh, bloody hell. Ooh. Ooh, this isn't good. Oh dear, what a noob am I, dying to zombies. Now, are they going to kill me or are they going to leave me alone? The problem is I'm in the same room with them. Ugh, if I could open that door and then move into the next bit, that would be cool. Let's see. Wake up. I'm not dead, am I? No. Okay. Dumpguy says, honestly, I kind of miss them beating you to death. Yeah, well, that's very kind of you to say so, sir. Very kind of you. Though I've got a feeling I'm going to be always trapped. Yeah, I know. It's because this is an American server, so there's a bit of server lag. So when I'm opening and closing doors, oh dear me. Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. I should have just got my gun out and shot them, shouldn't I? Crypto-Full says, I have a custom racetrack.json for Krasnostav Airfield. If you'd ever be interested, check it out, let me know. Scalespeeder@gmail.com, Crypto-Full, just email it over or the link to it, and I'll, as soon as I get a chance, I'll check it out. Died to Infected a couple of days ago to LOL. Haven't played since 1.13. Well, welcome back, Father of Les. Dumpgrass says, America. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. See, they definitely want me to die. And I've probably just dropped my gun, didn't I? So they're waiting for me to wake up, and then they're beating me to death. Very nice of them, isn't it? You are dead. Well, I tell you what, peeps. It's been a pleasure tonight, but I think that's probably a good point from which to end the stream, and I will start again. Maybe, fingers crossed, tomorrow I'll be able to do another one on the Crucible server, and then I might be able to have the proper tour where I've got some people who can keep me alive on Saturday. But thank you everybody for coming along and watching live on YouTube. Thank you everybody who came along and watched live on Twitch. And if you're watching this video after the fact on YouTube, on the VOD, please, if you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. If you're watching live and you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for, I tell you what, thank you for all the amazing questions we've had tonight as well. That's been good. And thank you very much for everybody who's been saying how much they enjoy my videos and how helpful they are. Honestly, that fires me along. Dumpgrow and King Alabar will probably agree with me with this. When saying, you know, we enjoy doing these things, and we do them because we enjoy doing it. But it's nice to get a bit of praise. It really is, isn't it, King and Dumpgrow? It really is. It makes you feel part of the community, instead of kind of working away alone, tapping away at our keyboards. But thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. You had really good fun. It's good to get back into the streaming saddle. I don't do half as much as I should, and I'll see you all again soon. And we do them because we enjoy doing it. But it's nice to get a bit of praise. It really is, isn't it, King and Dumpgrow? It really is. It makes you feel part of the community, instead of kind of working away alone, tapping away at our keyboards. But thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. You had really good fun. It's good to get back into the streaming saddle. I don't do half as much as I should, and I'll see you all again soon.